Hey guys, Mike here with Discount Forklift. Jeff, as well as everybody else, thank you for your investment into your company with purchasing Ophelia. Obviously, you can see it's a SINOBOOM here. Goes up to at least 40 feet. So plenty of working room with what you guys are needing. Obviously, big enough to handle what you guys need to have done. So a couple things of this forklift. We'll get into that. First, I just want to show you guys this goodie bag. So we provide a tote bag to everybody who purchases a forklift with us. It's got a bunch of crucial things here, such as a equipment maintenance guide, which a majority of this will not apply because this is an electric forklift. However, it still has like you pull this tab here, you have checkoffs and stuff you can do. So you can definitely make copies out of this book. So that way you can keep track with your records, make sure proper maintenance is being done and whatnot. And because machinery is never perfect as well, we have a forklift troubleshooting guide. So this has a bunch of information, things to look out for. It's got a section for scissor lifts, things like that. So you guys are prepared just in case something happens. You guys can go through with this, make sure it's not user error. And then on the funner side of things, we have one of our caps that we give you. And we also have a shirt that we provide, which we have a lot of employees running this every day, which is great. It has an evolution of lifting pretty much, which is this, and then here's the back. So something, again, we like to provide everybody. It's always nice to get some free swag and some free stuff. So this is something we include for you. That way you guys are also able to look good. So back to the forklift here, you guys can see it's got some slab tires. It's got the stuff that's mainly gonna be for indoor use, concrete, asphalt, stuff like this. Not something I would take on a skating ring, obviously. You do have your controls here on the bottom. So what this allows you to do here, you turn it to this direction, you're gonna have all the information pop up. You're gonna have your hours, which is 31 hours, which is relatively very low. This is your emergency kill switch. So typically what a lot of people do is they will leave this key on, but they will hit this. When they resume back to work, they'll actually just have to twist this and it pops out. As long as you turn it clockwise, it'll pop out, regain its functions. You hear it kind of click, go through the stuff that it needs to, and it will help essentially just bring it back. So that way, instead of having to turn it on and off, you just hit this and it will work. So you do have one of these down here, and then up here, you also have one of the main controls when you're up top there. So you could either hit it from here or hit it from here. Whatever's gonna work easier for you guys is obviously what works best. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna jump in this. I'm gonna take her for a spin, show her the controls, and go over everything like that. That way you guys can see this in action. One thing I do wanna point out too is the service sticker. So we did a fresh service on it this morning. That way making sure that you guys have a reliable lift for years to come. So let's go ahead and jump in this. Now, a little bit of advice, if you're taller, your knees are gonna hit this. So kind of like go kind of sideways, if that makes any sense. And then you just basically push this forward. And then that's all you do. Pretty simple. So I'm gonna put your bag right here. Now that I've got everything pretty much dialed in at the bottom, up top here is gonna kind of be similar. So this is basically gonna control your speed. Right now I have it on turtle setting. If you put it down to rabbit, obviously it's gonna be a little bit faster. Green light here indicating, at least if it's towards you, this is the indication that it's in drive mode. So you basically have to depress the trigger here, kind of like if you're flying a jet, and you have some buttons on top. So if you press the right button while you're going forward, it's going to turn it's basically going to make it turn because you're going to see the wheels turn. So to make the wheels turn, essentially you're just hitting these two buttons up top. Now, if I was to position this that direction away from me, this is the function which allows the platform to raise up. So just be careful if you guys are doing this. Make sure that your operator is going to know that this is the drive function, which you can see. This is the raise function here. So very important. And then as well as the horn, okay, you have it there. And then this again is a kill switch. So as you see, powers everything off. If I just twist it, you'll see everything start to fire back up again. Super simple. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now, I'm gonna drive her around I mean, I know it's kind of a limited space, but you guys will see how nimble she is. So this is forward, right? Okay. As soon as you let go of that joystick or put it back to a stationary position, it will stop. And it's a little bit jerky, so if you're not paying attention or it catches you off guard, it will. This is obviously backwards. Okay, every time you move this lift, it's going to have that alarm sound. So if I'm gonna switch this, so I'm hitting the controls up here, right? So I got the wheels obviously turned all the way, just like this. So then I can resume here. Go backwards. So once you guys start using this a whole lot and start getting used to driving it, it gets really simple and really easy. Again, you're just having to pay attention to what you're driving over, making sure you're not hitting any kind of uneven terrain, because obviously if you do, it's going to make things a little interesting for you. And yeah, we don't ever want to be on any of those forklift fail videos. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to raise this up. So I just switched the indicator to go up. So all you're going to do is basically grab the trigger. Once it gets to a certain stage, it's going to go up, go up, go up, go up. To go down, you're just going to hit reverse. Just like that. A little bit jerky, kind of, not too bad. It's stable enough, but like I said, you get used to it after a while. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and power this off because that way we can maintain that battery. And essentially, you do have an extendable platform here as well. So other than that, these are the controls. So these are the functions. This is something that you guys will definitely benefit from. So I'm proud to be able to be the person that you guys can rely on to get stuff like this. And thank you for doing business with us so we can support businesses like you guys. I know you guys have an important operation to do. So we're going to get this shipped out to you ASAP. But thanks again. Yeah, raise it up.